Norwegian Wood series, or pseudo-Norwegian Wood. Yoink. Yoink. I wish it was just consistent about whether it was muted or not. There we go. Now, we're in the middle of integrating Novgorod, who will feed some more of Muscovy to, and possibly Perm, depending on how Kazan and his friends feel. We should keep an eye out for if Uzbek is busy. If Uzbek is busy and we can get just Kazan, it's probably worth doing. We're almost getting towards this being finished, and then it will be time to go eat up Mexico, which is unifying under Chakwil. Chakchikl. Hell, they even have some ideas. Anyway, onwards. The only thing hurting us at the moment is that we got some events for some bonus colonies when we don't really have the economy to go even further over the colony limit. No, I'm not being your friend. Conversions may equal... Oh, how long will it take to get more of these, though? Because I really love conversions equal prestige, but I should probably take war score cost first. We'll take war... We'll be the responsible person and take war score cost first. We're sucking up to England, and we've almost got it to the stage where we can get our heir put on the throne. Which will be lovely. Force PU on England. And then finally started taking colonial ideas. Bit late. Nobility, lose army tradition, burghers hate us, or nobility hate us, burghers love us, gain professionalism. Yes. Is that a reminder that we should go steal land? It is. And you want us to make Saxe-Lauenburg a subject? Sure. If I have a free relationship slot, and I do have a free diplomat, why not? Why not indeed? Everyone will be my minion. It's a bit pity that they aren't unifying into a single thing, but oh well. What you gonna do? Wallachia is getting eaten by Austria-Hungary. Yes. And they don't even take any land. What else? What else? When's our truce with Muscovy? Oh, not for ages. Neighbouring heretic might end up scuppering us a bit. I mean, I've got a relationship slot, so I don't mind trying. And part of that will be that we have the, you annexed someone penalty, which goes away in all of a year. You really should find some more friends then. If the Ottomans are about to attack you. Access, trade, marriage. Hopefully it just stays out in the ocean. Never bothers us. keep working our way up to the extra colonist, because we need it to counteract the bonus colonist events. And we're still not that far behind on our dip ideas relative to everything else. I'd like to get up to Province War Score being finished. Next can be marriage. Okay, we can get 50 more from improved opinion, let's say, and that gets us from, what, 90 to 140. So we've got to wait. Storms in the Gulf, not hit land unless it gets killed by wind shear. The Gulf of Mexico is almost completely surrounded by land. It could go this way. It could thread the needle. Yeah. Well, it also might land in the other directions. So I might as well wait till the rest of the 50 is done there. How close are we on that one finishing? It's still like over a year away. There's no point troubling ourselves with that. I kind of need the cash, even if it slows down our love with Lithuania. Well, I'm not quite sure on, like, the population distributions along here. My understanding is there's a fair few fairly sizable cities. There's, like, Mobile and whatnot. So I don't know if there's places that it can hit that are, like, relatively unoccupied. Oh, and we've got maximum poke points, so we should use them for something. I don't have stab to get rid of. To stab up on. I guess I'll just take the tax. Maybe exactly along the border so it does nothing but damage some fencing. Yeah, that's getting close enough to think about doing the other things. $35 more. Oh, there's no sense in doing it early. What else have we got doing? What else have we got that we can do? We could go re-up with England. So that even if they get a militarist... Damn it! She had a baby. Oh no, we just got a new person. This person was like 60 last time we looked, and she came to power with a baby. Well, he came to power with a baby. Yeah, we're always getting better at our weather predictions, but the problem is there's such a large space above the air that we actually actively sample, sort of thing. And it's hard to tell without more data points up there what's going on. Berg or Wallachia? The Wallachia here is actually a lot less dev'd than I'm used to Wallachia being. Maybe they've been pillaged a handful of times. Oh, we need another leader. These aren't doing their job of training. And we've got this done. Probably the absolutism one. This is pretty certainly going to be a campaign that lasts more or less the whole game. One more month in England will have been remaxed. You want to remarry? That makes sense. And it still ends up hitting the Carolinas. Well, no one could be angry at the weather predictors for not giving you enough warning if they gave you 20 days, could they? No one could say, we were given no warning to get ready. Trade power. And then gift and influence and become my minion. Right. Yes. Because this very month, annexed previous subjects goes away. Actually, kind of need a dip rap guy. Yeah, we're rich enough for you. Oh wait, I just bought a dip rep guy. It was -5. Yeah, -1. That's much better. Then we do influence. That gets us a little bit more trust. Could our legitimacy come up a bit more? Yeah, it could. Plow straight into Louisiana. I am so very thankful that where I live is a safe place. No hurricanes, no tornadoes, no cyclones, no earthquakes. I could take that now. Am I ever going to be integrating a bigger subject than Novgorod? Possibly these guys? So I'll save it for now. Then we'll end the campaign with 99 max ethers, as is the tradition. I don't exactly have to wait for long to get up to 10 favours, and that will give us the last bit of trust we need to push him over the edge to be willing to vassalize. While we wait, what else can we do? We could up with Poland boy. That doesn't need to be locked. We'll call it back at the end of this year. And in fact, we're close enough to this one finishing that I might want to start thinking about generating my claims on people like Chakchwil and moving my units across. So, not you. You can go sit in at dock though, rather than costing us sailors for not doing very much. 14, 28, 42? Yeah. So three trips should get what we want done. Leveling is extremely tedious. Remind you why you love me, and then remind the Pope why you love me. Oh yeah, definitely time to start generating those claims on Chactwheel and moving our units across. I should have done that a bit sooner. So for the moment, if these guys would head... There are currently no auto-transports. Very well, turn on auto-transport. For the moment, if you guys would head here... So you're maxed, you're close enough to maxed. We'll begin generating that claim. You only need one on the natives. And then we go grab ourselves a mostly Mexico, which will drag more money into here, which we funnel into here and try and gobble up. At the moment, tax it. We want more cash. Colony has become self-sustaining. For the moment, we'll keep working here. We only need the colony there just before we make the claim. And I'd rather get the Grand Banks Fisheries bonus going there, because it's worth like 3 ducats a month. These need a little bit of a rest. We're going to redo with the Pope, so that he absolutely adores us when we start converting all of Mexico. And you're up to 10, so I should vassalize you. I have tried Vicky too. I just haven't played it on stream. I was originally put off, a little off because of the graphics and the interface. At the very first, I found the sphering little minigame thing to be confusing, but once you understand that the buttons aren't really buttons, they're actually just like how much you want to concentrate on something, how quick you want to earn the points, then it becomes reasonable, that sphering minigame. I don't have a very good grasp in that game of working out how alliance networks are going to work and form. Not like in here where I can just sort of look at things and say, okay, this is probably going to ally here, and then they're probably going to go attack this, and therefore I should ally this person or that person. I've got no idea of how to do that for Vicky. We were going to boost that trust and get you as a minion. We'll vassalize. So send him a gift and get him inside of us. One more month worth of repairs, and then we'll send the next batch of people over. So where's your gift? there, and now you're willing to become our minion. Besides, they just announced it. Did they actually declare a release date? I didn't think they declared a release date. So, you know, that could still be years away. Could still be years away. So minionize, and we're done with you. The one that's already over there can probably be training while it waits. That is the Pope re-raised. Instead we do carrying you. You're almost ready to give us your throne. Done. We've done what we said we'd do. We get we get our mission reward, bonus dip rep. And then I'm left to improve relation here until he hits max, so that they're ready to integrate as well. Done, and that fixes our too many colonies relative to our size limit thing. We can begin thinking about sending the colony here. Although I'll do this one, and we'll pull it away from whichever one is closest to finishing when it's... Actually, that one might finish by the time we move over the last load of troops. The only downside to this is it means I'm going to have to trust Poland, Lithuania to dealing with Muscovy when I declare the next war. And I suppose Novgorod. Novgorod's beginning to hold his own. His force limit's not as much of a joke as it used to be. Help against Venice, the Knights. Burgundy is a bit bigger. But nevertheless, we accept. Well, it looks like they're not allied with Burgundy anymore. I don't know why Burgundy's feeling stupid. What's wrong with you, Burgundy? If we were to attack Holland, you would say you're a little bit in debt. But not enough that you should have stopped, No. You need a couple more months of repairing before you even imagine that you're going over to America. I suppose we can go help. What are the mercs for if not helping? So waddle over and go get some sieging done for our good friend Austria. Say 2 more months, and then we'll pull this across. And this is now close enough that we actually do want to start the colony. Morning, Turtwig. Yeah, we're doing all right. Oh, you asshole. Well, we can still go there and just jump around. What's the bet that they move back under us before our colonist gets there? Grow the pie. Do not get a bigger slice of the smaller pie. This month can be the last month of repairs on these boats. And then we come across. Yeah, Norway's doing pretty well over here, especially once you remember that Novgorod is ours. So our name's going to convert from going that way to going acrosswards, we would expect, once we've done that. It's a little bit disappointing that if you own all of these, it doesn't make your name go like that. but whatever. Now let's have a look. At the moment, it produces... how do you tell again? You hover over this to tell how much money it's making. So they're each producing about 0.2. And then let's see what happens once the fisheries thing triggers. How did I get a map of future Scandinavia? Don't go telling certain members of stream on here that. They won't like that. Although they're happy, at least they're not being absorbed by Denmark. We needed 2 to not be in this. But otherwise, everyone is to waddle across to... Yeah, they did get out the way. But whatever, we're halfway there now. These across to here, thank you. Now, unfortunately, they're going to lose a lot of their trainedness. And what happened to this guy? Your explorer died and I didn't notice. Also, we're hitting the mill cap, but we fixed that by building this conquistador. Now, we don't actually really care about this colony. We're only using it to get this claim. So we might call back once it's done. Lithuania. Hesse? Is Hesse any big? No, Hesse is no Thuringia. Hesse is no Thuringia. You also want Russia to return the... Yep, they have. All of this is ours. Novgorod is ours. God damn it, the assholes moved underneath us, just like I said they would. Well, at least they can't move underneath the colony that actually exists. And then this to here. Get our claim on this. You're actually going to have to temporarily live without a person, I'm sorry. Because it is more important that we find out about this fog, so that we can go around this annoying jerk. I don't need a second claim on you. And I know we said we'll get rid of this, but we'll get rid of it once we've delivered the units. Otherwise, we have to wait for them to walk off the boat instead of driving into the port. It's like 2 months quicker. And then where do I go next? Probably the top side, and then we think about fabricating on that side. There we go, Grand Banks Fisheries. Everything gets +2 fish. So much fish produced. So production goes from 0.06 to next month. Come on. Huh? What? Oh. Well, it might take 2 months. Come on. Feed through. Realize that you're producing far, far more fish than that. No? That feels wrong. Maybe it's that it's not a half core. I'm used to that producing a lot more money than that. Shady people? Yeah, we'll accept the shady people. We're hitting the mill cap again. Do I want another leader? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have another conquistador. And that way, you can get back to doing your job. Oop. Enjoy, Turtwig. Okay, these are here. They can move up. Then we can get rid of this. These can come over here and then get upgraded. And instead, we go get... I was going to say Statconda, but these jerks appeared to have settled in place on Statconda. They've stolen the really nice province. Can we reach over here? Yes. We were thinking about doing this one. Oh, the... Stop moving! They keep moving in our way. And then over here. So that we can go get the monument. Okay, ready, steady, we kill you. And who are your friends? Yeah, I don't mind eating Yucatan. Chakweel we probably don't really want to eat. Do we want to eat Kokomos? Probably yes. I don't care about Musiko. In fact, I want him to stop being an annoyance by jumping around, if anything. So upgrade these so they move quicker. You pick up this and take it across to here. We've essentially maxed with you. How's our helping out in Venice going? Look at me, I'm contributing. Love me, Austria. Go do a lap of our allies. I'm sure there's someone who needs the love. We could also check out how Poland's election is going. I'll lose the temporary trade efficiency instead of the dip points. Give them, say, 2 more months worth of repairs before we ask them to transport across to here. And we could start fabricating on these guys, so like you. But I can't see your boss. Unless you are the boss. No, you're not the boss. What about this guy? I can't see anyone so that I can actually vassalize. Or so that I can actually fabricate, sorry. Okay, and then you head up, oh, I don't know, to that fort. We push this guy out. Money, money, stop being a hassle. These were going to deliver the people to across there. Speaking of, have those ones arrived around the top of here? Yes, they have, and we're hitting the cap again. Yoink. What do we do about this mill cap? What are we going to do about you? Do I just take this super early? Surely not. Now that dip rep is going to vastly speed up this. Well, usual solution. Go through the list. Do some dev. There. That gets rid of the problem for the moment. So once you've hopped off there, we can tell the boats to go back to where they're supposed to be. Thank you. You come and live on Newfoundland. And then these ones, once they have their next tick, come over here. Good. You're one of the side people. Okay, go get that. That must be a fort. Don't quite need that many units on the actual siege. They can just stand next door. So you're close enough to maxed. You could use a little bit more. England could use a little bit more. And Novgorod are high enough considering that they're going to integrate really quickly. You're getting close to maxed. Yeah, I guess we do. Redo England. And then we'll generate another claim over here, we would hope. You're still doing your thing. You haven't found any of the 7 cities for us, though. Disappointingly. Same deal here. Don't need every single unit on the siege. Just enough. With enough nearby that they don't think about actually pushing us off. Good. You can come back and repair. And then we'll be at 4, but 2 of them are really close to finishing. Our helping of Austria has finished. Go help in the next province. Make sure to hand everything over to actual Austria. I assume that other province was Saxe-Lauenburg's work. Maybe Novgorod's. Oh yes, we're going to look at how much these produce once it's a proper... There we go, look at that. It generates a yearly income of 4 ducats because of those Grand Banks fisheries. Yes, so much ducats from fish. New person in Burgundy. Explorificating the fog the slow way. How many Miltecs behind are they? Oh, if only we were on 12. Still they're on 6, so I've got both 7 and 9 on them. As soon as they go locked, kill and then come back. Might as well use the spare leader. Curse them. No, recall my guy. They're gonna get absorbed. Unlike the AIs, which magically can go home even when you capture it. Grrr, grumble, grumble. Good. We should be using the spare diplomat for something. I'd really like to get you and all your personal... Oh, Aragon has fallen out of you? You used to have Aragon and Naples. What happened? Well, it looks like Naples had their, rebellion that forces them into republicness. Ugh. And there's a Medici on France's throne. Do I use my relationship slot on Castile when he's only Castile and not Portugal and not Aragon? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'd probably just start generating a claim somewhere like here. No, maybe not you. But there's got to be someone over here that we'd want to generate a claim on. Ah, what about Mr. I'm a Steel Stack Conda? Yeah, let's generate a claim on you. Swap who's doing what. The cannons should be doing the siege. The normal units should be exploring the fog. Hola! At least things are the right way round over there. Next idea, and we are finished. Expansion. Autonomy in territories comes down. And we get our first policy. What? Oh, they're both... they're both admins, so I do not get my first policy. I lied. I lied to you, at least not through song. The second one of those is finished. And it's also producing a delicious amount of almost 4 ducats a year in fish. Not trading admin for prestige. We need another colony somewhere, though. Can I reach any of these little islands? in anticipation of wanting to go to... Not really. I can barely reach down here. Which is surprising that from there... Like, I could reach from here to here, but I can't reach from here to there. I suppose I did have a range extendy man at the time. Yeah. I don't mind it taking two bits. Or I could come down here in preparation of grabbing Peru. There. And those will be the guards of Peru. Now, who was I going to fabricate on? It was Mr. I'm a Steel Statconda. Statcona, sorry. I don't know why I want another N in there. Stadicona. Staticona. 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 Now, we're not going to full core them because we don't actually care about keeping. We're not trying to keep them. They will form a Canadia, and there's not much we're going to try and do about that. We accept that there is a Canadia. Oh, we've got enough to get our claim. Done. Call back from you. You're still doing your job. Lovely. I should probably deliver one down to the bottom as well. That's a lot of ducats for those mill points. I'm sorry, but no. Now, no more spending on admin ideas, even though I can't because I've literally just bought them all, because we need ducats. We need admin for coring all of this crap and turning it into a mega start Mexico. Thankfully, we do make a beautiful 11 a year. 11 a month, not a year. A year would be horrible. And as long as we piece out in the right order, this guy first, then we can do Kirche. Although, do we even want to do Kirche? No, we just want you out. So if you're willing to hop out now, we'll allow you out. One, two, and that one's going to be 3. We should deliver those protectors over there. Hopefully the AI isn't a bigger jerk and runs down this way to intercept that. Yeah, it looks like they're doing something along those lines. Look, I'm willing to let you out. Just give me cash and cash over time and we'll come back for you soon enough. Actually, maybe we'll just come back for you soon enough. Without any claims. Yes. To which end I'll need to make a claim. And they get black flagged. Haha, sucks to be them. Although so do I. More the sucker me. These can hop off and get ready for Panama. Ah, and I could generate one on you. Yes, then you could become this zone. Done. Head up to there with you. So at the moment we're doing that one, and that one, and that one. We can't do one of these ones on this side until we have adjacency. I could go get adjacency there. And that one is a centre. I should probably do that. Especially if France is trying to colonise here. I don't want to get beaten to this zone. So which one is allowed to go slowest? I guess you're allowed to go slowest. That finishes, and then we say crush those. Move up. I was going to fabricate on you for when I piece out this guy. Okay, now the only unfortunate thing about this is that the person that we'd want to annex last is the person that we're doing first. 1, 2... There's 2 nice provinces. Yeah, that one's not too bad. 3, 4... that one? Nah, that's a bit expensive. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, well, we're going to have to do it even though it's a bit expensive. 4, 5... We can give you our spare explorer and have you learn about more of Mexico. Pretty please. So that we can actually fabricate on the Aztecs. Bring even more cannons to that siege. Call back from Saxe-Lauenburg under the assumption that it's going to finish. I'd rather the prestige and that the country hate me. No one hurts my doggy. No one hurts my doggy. Good. New Year. We didn't lose over the New Year tick. And we're ready to start piecing these guys out. So you... Num 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 num. And all your cash. I said all of your cash. Thank you. Everyone's a bloody vassal of Aztec. Find out about Aztec. How long till our truce? Was that the Muscovy truce? June. So I actually want to be ending this really quite soon. Group split. Don't want to suffer pointless attrition. I didn't realize you were one of our enemy's provinces. Oops. Yes, you did. I re-rolled 3 times during a break to get a start where both England and Scotland hated Denmark. Immediately asked for both their... On day 1, immediately asked for both their support independence, and on month 2, declare our independence. And then we dumped Scotland, kept England, used England to help absorb Scotland. Eventually we stole Sweden from Norway from Denmark after eating the top half of here and a little bit of this bit. And then we were helping Muscovy beat up Novgorod. We vassalized the little bit of Novgorod, and then we turned on Muscovy to get what was at the time Poland-Lithuania as a friend. Now they're separate nations because they didn't deal with some rebels or something. And then we fed back all of that Novgorod. So it's been a sequence of betrayals. Ally Scotland. Betray Scotland. Ally Muscovy. Betray Muscovy. The question is who's next, and we sit greedily looking at our near 100 favours and the ability to push an heir onto England's throne and then force PU. That will be the next of our greatest anime betrayals. In fact, we're high enough that we could actually ask for you to do something like give me cash. You're probably stupendously rich. 400 ducats. England do not have 400 ducats. Aww. Aww, but I want their 400 ducats. I want stat. Now, I've got to get this right. I've got to start saying this right. Stadacona. Stadacona. Done. I don't need a second claim unless you're reformed. Oh, he is reformed. You're a real person. Well, that's interesting. Then I probably don't eat you until these two are done. Admin or mill, we'll lose mill. Mill is the one that we've been overflowing on. Make sure we start coring these. 1, 2, 3. That one can be converted. Yeah, I want you to head this way, though. I need to know about Aztec. Aztec are the puppet master of this region, and until I know about them, I can't fabricate on them. You... Num 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 num. Check that it doesn't give us too much overextension. 50. Yes, we can handle 50. And all your cash. Good day, sir. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, that one's 5. And then you aren't. Okay, and then we wait until these are essentially almost done, and then we can peace out. Until then, you might as well move there and train. $33 looks good. Go stand on 33 and train. You found out about Aztec, which is all I really wanted here. Thank you. I'm now allowed to fabricate on him. How much more work do you want me to do? Come on, I've sieged down 2. Maybe he's unhappy that I haven't handed these over. If he pieces out now, then it's kind of our own fault. Other than that, we want to waddle back up towards Muscovy, and it's time to ask our friends to help with Muscovy once we've pieced out this. They can move slow. Oh, no, I can spend the prestige. We've got high enough prestige. How much overextension are you to eat? Can we even eat all of you up anyway? Num 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 num. Yes, we can eat you all up, but you are too much overextension. So we only want to do that just before these cores finish. April of several years away, which means the war on Muscovy is sadly quite delayed. Maybe I get rid of you then. Back for improved relations, man, instead. A, because we're poor, but B, we don't actually want that finishing until we've fed him the rest of Muscovy. We haven't seen Uzbek be busy, such that we could steal the bit of perm that the Novgorod has a core on. And now I have 2 free diplomats, you say. I was going to try and get you to give me money, but now you say you're at war with Granada. Is Portugal trying to protect Granada again? Not this time. There's no point letting it hit 100. We'll take the trust for now. You're maxed. You aren't maxed. And how are the odds of winning your election? Austria have 45%. Yep. Although now we have some own bonus dip rep of our own. Maybe we'll look at if we can win that. Could we win that if we tried? If we tried super duper hard. Merge together, and then you can train. I don't know if I want him having a fort, and I certainly don't want to pay for it in the meantime. We're going to see if our air's any good, and if it's worth contesting Austria. We've got less than half the chance of Austria, and he's already got a 15-point lead. Although a 2-5-3 isn't too bad. We'll try and keep our eye out for when Poland die next. Maybe win the next round.